Hey, this is Stephen Box. Welcome to East Hollywood. This is the home of LA's first Sharrow, or shared lane marking, here on Fountain Avenue. A Sharrow has, I'd say, three purposes. The first one is to move cyclists out of the door zone. This is a mid-sized SUV, and typically a car that takes up 8 foot of space with a 3-foot door, well, that's 11 feet. This Sharrow is 10 foot 4 inches off the curb, which means that if the car gets any bigger, it's going to be taking out the cyclist. The second thing Sharrow does is it encourages cyclists to move into the correct position in the lane. And the third thing it does is it reminds motorists that cyclists belong right there in that lane. This particular Sharrow is positioned so that it will be under the right tire track of the motor vehicle traffic here on Fountain, which means it's going to wear out quite quickly. Perhaps the best location for this Sharrow would be in between the two tire tracks of the motor vehicle traffic, which means it would last longer. It would also move the cyclist into the correct position for a non-shareable lane. This particular lane isn't big enough for cyclists and motorists to be sharing the lane, and in fact the cyclist should be in the center of the lane. So this particular Sharrow would be, I'd say, incorrectly positioned at 12 feet as opposed to a minimum of 13 and a more appropriate 15 feet position. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have standards. I'd love to set one here in East Hollywood by moving these Sharrows into the correct place. Thanks for joining us.